no matter how positive someone looks, no matter how perfectly content with life someone looks, you never know what's going on inside. You never know what's going on behind the scenes, and I think that's really powerful with something like this. It really is very poignant. Hello my wonderful royals, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Brit K-Pop Reacts, and today is a Patreon request episode. On my Patreon there is a perk that allows my lovely patrons to request anything they want of me that I will then do on the channel as a reaction. Today is the turn of the lovely Jonghyun, who gets monthly channel requests, and she has been focusing on SHINee, the group, and trying to introduce me to them through her requests, which is absolutely fantastic. I have absolutely massively enjoyed what I've seen so far. And today I am checking out Jonghyun for the very first time, and I am aware of obviously the tragedy surrounding Jonghyun, the fact that he committed suicide. I know he was also very good friends with Taeyeon, I believe, like best friends with Taeyeon, and it obviously affected her a lot, and many others a lot as well. So I am aware of that. Today I am reacting to Shinin, which I believe was the sort of the last MV that came out. I think it came out after his death, I believe, and it was recorded, I think, three days before his death, I think Jonghyun was telling me. So obviously there was a lot of emotion attached to this MV. I think the song is quite an upbeat one as far as I'm aware, but obviously there is a lot going on, you know, with the MV and everything, and with Jonghyun at the time, so it should be very interesting to watch, certainly. A little bit emotional, of course, even though I don't particularly know the man at this point, but I'm really excited to check this out for the first time. If of course you enjoyed this reaction, as always, drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family and become a royal yourself. That would be incredible. I do have some previous SHINee related reactions, Taemin and Key, and others, so please check out those previous reactions. That would be awesome. But with all that being said, guys, we're going to get straight into this thing. Let's do this. So this is Jonghyun with Shinin. I imagine this must have been quite hard for a lot of people, and a strange experience for people when this first dropped. I'd love to hear some of your thoughts and some of your insights and stuff, and memories, I guess, on kind of the whole period and what it was like for you guys, if you're SHINee fans and Jonghyun fans, and what it was like when this MV dropped, because obviously you're a fan, so you enjoy it, you enjoy the song and all the rest of it, but at the same time there's that undertone of just the tragedy and the sadness and all the rest of it. So I'd be intrigued to hear all of your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear them, so please get involved in the comments and let me know, let's say, your insights into all this, because obviously I wasn't a fan at the time. I'm only just finding this group now, but it must have been a difficult time, obviously, for anyone involved. I am, of course, just going to react to this how I would react to any other MV, so you know, I'm sure I'm gonna love it, so I will be reacting to it in a very positive way. I don't want to kind of have this kind of overwhelming sadness throughout. Obviously I will touch upon that from time to time, but I want to keep this positive, and I want to enjoy the MV for what it is, and enjoy Jonghyun for who he is and who he was. So that is my focus on this, just so that people aren't, you know, in any way offended if I'm like, hey, you're loving it, and, you know, kind of thing that's in any way offensive. I don't mean it to be that way. It is just my intention to react to this in a very positive way and get to know him as a performer. So that is my intention. So I'm just going to press play on this. Let's do it. Oh, that vocal. Oh, that like white jacket. Oh, I love it. Oh, I like his voice. I like his voice. Oh. Dude, right. First of all, Jonghyun, this guy oozes cool. He oozes cool. He's got that like vibe about him, hasn't he? It's just like, it seems like a really awesome guy, like just a cool person. which is awesome. I love the way he's dressed and everything, the outfit I absolutely adore. I love this sort of 70s vibe of it all, is really nice. And kind of the effect on the MV, it kind of reminds me of Margot by G-Friend, very recent example of that kind of 70s kind of aesthetic to everything. I absolutely love that. I like the beat and everything. Oh, it's yes, absolutely yes. His vocals are really stunning as well. I love his voice. Oh, I love that way he goes high. Like you. Oh, I can't do it. I can't sing, but you know. Look at him, look at, oh, he's a cool guy. Oh. I love it, I love it. Oh yes, I just love the 70s vibe of it all. I tell you what, it's such a talent, and this is the thing, it's such a talent, and it, you know, like I say, I'm reacting to this positively, obviously, but you know, it's that kind of pain of knowing that such a talent is lost, you know, and he obviously had so much to offer, and it's such a shame that obviously he was at a point in his life where he was struggling so much that he needed to go to those lengths, and you know, it's hard to think about. I mean, the other thing that gets me is like, it's the whole kind of argument of like, you never know what someone's going through, and I think that really comes across in this. You know, and people talk about it with like people like Robin Williams and people like that, that when you see them on camera, you wouldn't ever imagine that they're going through something like that. And same thing here. I mean, this is filmed 3 days before. Like based on this, you know, you can't tell. You know, you can't tell. And it's just, it really hits home. And it's really powerful to think about the idea that no matter how positive someone looks, no matter how perfectly content with life someone looks, you never know what's going on inside, you never know what's going on behind the scenes, and I think that's really powerful with something like this. It really is very poignant. But the song is awesome, he is awesome. I'm absolutely loving it. Like, his voice, man, I love his voice. Oh yes, yes, this hits. I love it. That bit there where he goes high, like, yeah. I can't do it. I don't know why I'm trying to emulate it. So that there, I know Jonghyun was mentioning the kind of the argument. I hope you don't mind me saying this, Jonghyun, but this last shot here you can sort of see it in his eyes a little bit, and there's that, I don't know, like, you know, in hindsight, looking back, knowing what happened, I don't know, maybe you can see it a little bit in his eyes. But I tell you what, like, it's equally just so enjoyable and yet so powerful at the same time watching this. Like I say, it's such a good song. I love the beat to it and everything. I love the kind of 70s vibe of the MV and everything. I love his voice, is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love his voice. It works perfectly for a song like this as well. The MV was absolutely awesome. I love the way he looks in it. I love the outfits and everything. It looks really good. Everything about it. I love his hair as well. There's no way in hell I could ever pull that hair off. It would never work on me, but he does. It looks incredible. But yeah, at the same time, so powerful. So powerful. And like I say, looking back, I think this is really something you can look to as evidence of that idea of you never know what someone's going through. And I kind of love that about it in a way, looking back on it now, like I say, in hindsight, the fact that it does have that power to it now. And, you know, yes, Jonghyun is gone and it's a tragedy, but I think you can really look on this as something to I don't know, in a way, like something that can teach you about these kind of things. I love that. But yeah, so powerful, really, really powerful. Weird emotions. And as I say, I don't know what it would have been like for fans. I can only imagine. Like I say, let me know in the comments, because I really want to hear, genuinely want to hear your thoughts on this. If you were a fan at the time, I just can't imagine what it must have been like when this came out, and the emotions that must have been going on for anyone watching this that was a fan and that knew these guys and knew Jonghyun through this group. And I can't imagine it. I really can't imagine it, because it's powerful for me now, and it makes me emotional thinking about it. But I don't really know Jonghyun. You know, I'm only just being introduced to him, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on what it was like as a fan of this group. But yeah, thank you to Modeo Heim, of course, for this request. As I say, it was such an interesting and rewarding experience for me in a lot of ways to check this out. So I do appreciate that request. That is awesome. I'm looking forward to checking out more SHINee, so please, by all means, keep requesting them. That would be awesome. And with all that being said, guys, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you enjoy this reaction, as always, drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course, subscribe to my lovely self. Join the Brit K-Pop Reacts family. That would be incredible. And I will see you next time, guys. I love you all. Goodbye.